so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
Aloha everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I wanted to share some tips and tricks on how you can keep your epilepsy down and just manage your seizures in general. First one is obviously seizure medication. Finding the right seizure medication combination is really key on keeping your seizures in check and managing them. And finding the right seizure medication combination, it is so key to find the right combination for you. And if you feel that the seizure medication combination is not working out for you, I highly suggest you go and see your doctor and ask them, hey, what do you think will work best? I've been on Topamax and Lamictal since I was 7, and I haven't had a seizure since. So if you feel that the seizure medication combination, whatever medication that you are on, if you feel that it's not working out, I do recommend you try out Topamax and Lamictal and just ask the doctor for that combination, because it works best. It's magic for me. And if you feel that that combination is not working, then at least you tried it. Comment down below if it did work out for you. A second one I would say that would help would be exercise. Exercise is a great way to get things off of your mind, and it's a great stress reliever. For one, I'm not a big exercise goer, but if I'm in the mood, I would like to do yoga because of my stroke. I'm really tight and I'm really tense in the morning and even at night. And when I'm really tight, I just, my muscles get really tense. And especially where I live, it's really cold. So even more so, it's really important for me to do yoga or some sort of stretch exercise. I also like to take my dog on walks when I can. I find that it's a great way to get things off of my mind. So if you're into walking, I highly recommend you do walking, because it's a great way to start your day. And exercise in general is a great way to help you with health support and keep your health up and all those things that will help you in the long run with your epilepsy. Avoiding flashing lights. I've always managed to avoid flashing lights. When I was little, I would go like this. So it would be flashing lights. If there was a cop car, flashing lights. I would go like this. Or if there was a ride at Disneyland with flashing lights, there's a lot of rides at Disneyland, I would go like this. And if there was a prom or a winter ball that I would attend to, I would tell the committee beforehand, hey, this is what's going on. And they would always make accommodations for me. And I would tell them hey, I have epilepsy. Can we just minimize strobe lights or minimize flashing lights? Because for me, it's a thing, you know what I mean? So they would always minimize whatever lights that they had, and I would always be facing the door because the door would always be facing the stage. The next one is ketogenic diet. I personally haven't tried out ketogenic diet because I've been doing so well with Topamax and Lamictal, and I haven't had a seizure since. But I heard that ketogenic diet is a really great way to manage your seizures, and it's a great way to just keep it in check, and it's good for health support to support your health. So ketogenic diet is a great way to just keep everything in check, keep you healthy. So let me know if you ever tried it. And yeah, it's a great way to just keep everything balanced as well. I've heard that vitamins will work really well too, but just find the right vitamins that will mesh well with your seizure medication combination. But yeah, vitamins are a great way for you to keep your health up in general and health support, and just keep everything balanced as well. Just make sure to find the right vitamins that will mesh well with your seizure medication combination. Seeing your neurologist is a really big one because you want to know what they think, and you want to know what their opinion is before you like jump the gun on any medication or what you feel that is best for you. You know what I mean? You want their second opinion. You want to know what their professional opinion is, and you want to know what will work best for your brain health, and whatever vitamins that you're taking in and that you're putting into your body will work best for your brain and boost your brain health and all of those other things that you would feel that will benefit you. So go and see your neurologist because that is so key. That is so important for you. Any type of stress that you feel that in general that will, I feel like any type of thing in general, right, that will give you stress, like say you are an introvert like me and you are in a big social environment, that will give you stress and you are all worked up, you are overwhelmed, and you really don't know how to handle the situation except for like seeing the exit sign. I think that goes for all introverts in general, where you feel like you are overwhelmed, and that is just normal. But like on top of it, when you do have all of these things with regarding aphasia, if you guys don't know what aphasia means, it's basically the aftermath of having a stroke, from having a stroke. And sometimes you get things confused, you have speech slurs, and you are scared of what to say because you are scared of what people might think. And when you say stuff out loud, it can sometimes come out wrong. And you know, it makes sense in your mind, but to others, it does not make sense. So aphasia in general can be like scary, and it's scary for me even because I'm scared to say things sometimes to people. So in a big social gathering in general, it's really overwhelming. And I feel like after having too much social gatherings and too much social interaction with people, I'm like, I'm over it. I'm like, I'm done. I need to go home. And it may seem selfish, right? But you need to take care of you. If you feel stressed out, if you feel like, okay, like, if you feel like that is giving you stress, listen to your own instinct and say, hey, can we chat another time? Can we just chat on like a one-on-one situation, maybe grab coffee? Next one is avoiding alcohol in general, because if you drink alcohol, like a lot of it, it can give you headaches and lead to a seizure. So avoiding alcohol is a really big one, and I would suggest to like drink it on occasion or don't drink it at all. So for me, I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but if it's like a family gathering or if it's somebody's birthday or even my birthday, I would drink. But only 2 sips, you know, or I would like smell the wine, but I don't drink the full glass, you know what I mean? Because that's just not me, because I'm trying to like be aware of how much I drink and how much I'm consuming into my body. And you know, because after like maybe like the second sip I do get a headache, and I need to be aware of that and just keeping everything in check and knowing the fact that for you in general, if you are with your family or your friends, don't give into peer pressure. Don't feel that you have to give into peer pressure, because drinking is a big deal for us when we do have epilepsy. So don't feel like you have to give into all of that, and don't feel like, oh, like I have to drink because my friends are drinking. Do not consume alcohol. If you know that it is bad for you, do not drink if you know that it's going to give you seizures. If it's going to affect your body the way you know it's going to affect your body, do not give in to peer pressure. Last one is obviously sleep. I know we all struggle with this. Epilepsy or not, we all struggle with this. I struggle with it. I've been struggling with it for a long time, and most recently it's become a really bad habit of mine. Because I'm constantly on my phone. I'm watching TV, I'm on my computer, or I'm on my iPad. So just knowing when to stop and finding the right sleep schedule, it's really important. It's really key to finding the right sleep schedule that works best for you. And say if you do have epilepsy and you know you're tired, it correlates back to stress, right? If you are in a big setting, a social gathering, and you are tired on top of it, and your aphasia, if you do have aphasia, if your aphasia is out of whack, you know that you are tired. So ask a family member, hey, are we staying for this? So with me in general, it's become really hard for me to find the right sleep schedule, because I fall into bad habits. So say if I'm up, right, I have every intention to like go to bed at 9:30, but then like I'm like every person on the planet, like going through reels and stuff like that, and then I lose track of time and I'm up till 12. But if I'm up till 12, I know that I'm going to like conk out or crash by like 2 the next day. So it's really important to like find the right sleep schedule, because if I crash at 2, I know that I'm gonna be waking up by 7 evening time, and that's not good for my body. So if you are like me where you fall into bad habits like that, I want us to change that. You know, let's do it together. I just know for a fact that finding the right sleep schedule is so important. It's so key. And especially if you have epilepsy and aphasia on top of it, if you have aphasia and you know staying up late is bad for you, your aphasia is going to be out of whack. I know for me, if I stay up late, my aphasia is out of whack. And I'm tired, I'm moody. I'm like every person on the planet where they're like, ugh, you know? So just little things like that where we gotta keep our health up, we gotta keep it in check. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my tips and tricks. Know that you are beautiful, for you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!